person in this community, I don't feel the same way that a lot of officers feel outside of this community. I feel like we have support. I feel like we're one team, like we're working together to whatever the cause is or whatever the problems are, that as law enforcement, we are working with our communities and we feel the support. My wife and I, she's right here. We had, our city, Sandy City, facilitates the Rio Tinto Stadium, so if there's a Real game or something like that, we provide security for that. Well, generally we have a pretty outlined, sectioned off, this officer will work here, this officer will work here, and so on. So I knew when I was working. However, there are some games they just throw in. And they happen to throw in a game on our anniversary. So I had to call Jen and say, there's a point to this story. I was working all day, and I had to work the game after work. So we had a little window there that we could go have dinner together. So we went to dinner. I was still in uniform. And that meal was great. We had a good time. The check came, but it didn't come. Our server came up and said, hey, we had 3 people that wanted to pay your bill for you, your check for you. And you're like, I know, so I got to my head. No, it really is touching. It was really, not that we didn't have to pay for our meal, but that there were so many people who actually recognized what we are going through in law enforcement and that cared enough to do something nice. And the same thing is happening here tonight. So we got to thank Valerie for that, obviously, for putting that together. But I just wanted to bring up that one example, and that's been one of many, and I truly mean that. So I just want to say thank you for all of your support for law enforcement. We do feel it. The thing is, it's funny, is we are you. I mean, in my own neighborhood, in my own neck of the woods, I expect my law enforcement to do the same thing. And we're not, an occupying force or anything like that. We're not an army. We're just citizens as well. We're not any different that way. We just have a different job. So I think maybe that's where we're able to connect and see each other pretty well eye to eye. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for putting this together. Thank you for your support of law enforcement, and we will do all we can to do our best job for you in our jobs. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I know you feel a little safer here, and there's a reason you should. No. I can only say that because I spent 22 years of my career working in Sandy City, and I came over to Draper just a couple of years ago to take the assistant chief's position that they had offered here. So I have a great respect and admiration for the men and women that patrol the streets of Sandy City and also the streets of Draper. You guys are very fortunate in this end of the valley, actually probably in Utah in general, to have the quality of men and women that you have that are patrolling your streets. And we're extremely fortunate on the other end to serve such great people and such great residents. Like Justin was saying, there's not too many places you can go in the United States and have the relationship that we enjoy with our community and our police departments. And we work and we strive to build those relationships. We're so thankful for the people that we get to serve. And I know it's the same in Draper as it is in Sandy. You guys are the highest quality people that we could find anywhere in the nation. And we're so thankful to have you guys to be partners with in making our communities as safe as we can. Again, shout out to Valerie and all you guys for making this happen and taking the time out to recognize us, and we greatly appreciate it. And if you ever need us, either it's Sandy, Draper, feel free to call us. We're there for you. So thanks again.